Howdy everyone, hey Tom. Welcome to an episode of Sky Harbor Live. So let's go take a look at our first victim or first flight. Welcome, my name is Slav, I'll be your host. A little tired guys, I've been up since like 4 a.m. so my brain is fried. We have Alaska 651, a 737 MAX 9 going to Seattle. And right after that we will have Air Canada Rouge. I actually just watched this plane push back, which is pretty cool. As I was driving into the airport, it actually was pulling out of the gates. So welcome everybody, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. Like I said, my name is Slaven. People call me Slav. I will be your host for today. So let's enjoy some aviation in each other's company. And eventually I will get off and go get me some food. Perfect. Alright friends, up next we do have Air Canada Rogue. This Air Canada is headed to Toronto. And shortly after we're going to have Southwest 6612 headed to Baltimore. The Southwest in our foreground is going to be departing for Baltimore. On the other stream, we did actually catch A319 belonging to Air Canada. I was actually pretty shocked to see that. To be honest, I thought they were retired. Taking up most of the runway. And some cool aviation news. Hello my Swedish friend. Hey Kevin, how are you doing buddy? And some aviation news. The big boy Lufthansa A380 touched down in Boston the other day. That means more and more planes are, more companies are starting to fly them out. And I guess there's another company called Global Air or Global Airlines that just purchased 2 of the A380s to use for flights. That flight is going to be going to Baltimore. Because right over here we do have a Embraer 145 that is going to be headed to Page. But down here is a very important part of the flight process, the walk around. Where they do an inspection, making sure everything is good. Look at the static ports, making sure none of them are covered. You know, the usual. And that car antenna just scared me. I thought it was a person sitting next to me. And it is a windy day in Phoenix, so apologize about the sound. You can't put any filters or anything over it. Even a little fluffy dead kitten thing doesn't work. It's a short flight to Baltimore. Oh man. Hey, good for her, man. She's moving up. So hopefully she works somewhere she enjoys, man. It's awesome for both of them. Nick and Leah. That's awesome, man. Build up that sim. Yeah, I'm looking to get out of my field of work, man. I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. Grown up sucks. It's a trap. This should be a very quick takeoff. I don't think it has a lot of people in there. Wow, she takes the whole runway. It is a bit windy, so hopefully when they get up there it's not that bad. Not as bumpy. So it looks like we have a little Embraer 175 coming in. It's actually going to cross over. Tucson was fun, honestly. If you guys want to watch the video, I do have a video I made when I was in Tucson. It's actually a pretty nicely done video. Not nicely done. I think it was still. It was interesting. My brain hurts, sorry guys, I haven't slept, so. Problem is, I'm too old for ATC, man. I make good money with what I do now, but at the same time, I like to do something like more along the lines of stuff I like. So if you want to watch the Tucson video, this is the Tucson video. And it looks like the reason they were holding off is there's actually a little Cessna coming into land. Probably Southern Air or whatever it's called, coming in from Sholo. I'd go the whole pilot route, but my thing is, if I'm going to be doing something, it better make me money. Like, especially like, yeah, I'll eventually get it. Hey, Will. So how's the mood in Boston, man, after your guys' Celtics pretty much choked? Alright, this little Embraer is headed to Monterey. It's American Airlines 3464. I'll be honest, nobody thought that the Heat would make it this far, so we'll see. The Nuggets won the first game of the finals. It's fun watching them play. It's like the old San Antonio Spurs. They're just boring and slow, but exciting at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense. Honestly, man, some teams are just a bad matchup. We have the Cardinals have the Carolina Panthers. I don't care who is at quarterback. For some weird reason, the Cardinals can never shake off the Panthers. So this flight is departing from Monterey. And we do have a Southwest coming in. Nice, that's awesome, man. If he interviewed here, he probably talked to one of my friends. Yeah, I talked to a flight school the other day, and I'm actually going to go with them. It's just I have a big job coming up, and I'll be honest, I'm actually dealing with some imposter syndrome because I'm very nervous. I want to make sure it's a good thing, and it's been a while since I've done something this big. So we'll see what happens. The D-backs are in first place, which is crazy to think. They're what, like, I think they're in first place. They play the Braves. I'm not a big baseball person. I do photograph for spring training, but at the same time, I don't understand a single thing about baseball, to be honest. So I'm glad they're doing well, because I know their stadium needs some TLC. Chase Field is very, very old. It's gotten there in age. Well, not very old. It's like, what, 1998? Up next, we do have SkyWest 4891 headed to Tucson. Speaking of which, those tickets are like $500. Yeah, tickets to go to Tucson is like almost $500. Like, I'm sorry, but no, I'd rather drive, man. I thought about actually flying down there the other day, and I was like, nah. My little sniffles are still there, but they're better than before, so I won't annoy you guys with them. Hey, there's somebody running on the trail. That's the beauty of this stream. I will show you the most random stuff and aviation. I believe it's 40 minutes to Tucson flying. According to the ticket that I looked at, it was like 500. No thanks, thank you, but no thanks. I'm so tired, man. So we have American Airlines 1950 going to San Diego. I think my friend Ryan is on this flight. That's a heavy boy. Alright, and up next we do have a United Airlines. It's an Evo Blue Airbus A320. So it's United 1152 going to San Francisco. Flight school depends on what you do. Like, you can get your ground courses and all that stuff, but I think within like 6 or 7 months you might be able to get your PPL, just depending on how long you fly and how well you do testing. Basically, how much money you want to burn is what I want to say. So if you guys do like the stream, click the like. It does help me quite a bit. If you want to support this stream, we do have super chats, which pays for my parking, and we do have memberships. And to all of our members, I really appreciate you guys. You keep the stream going. All right, let's watch this 737 land. I am dying for a burger, not gonna lie to you guys. Burger would sound delicious right now. Maybe when I get off my stream. So up next we have American Airline 2370 going to Seattle. It's a 737-800, 23-year-old. And then we will have a Alaska Air 2012 going to Everett. Nice, man. Lunch at the Habit. I'm honestly debating going over to Hop Dotty Burger Bar, or actually I may go to Cafe Balkan, which is a Serbian restaurant. It's a Balkan restaurant here in the valley. I like supporting small mom and pop businesses because I think more money stays within them, within our economy. You can support a chain, but if you support a mom and pop, that means you're helping somebody that has dreams of being a business owner continue their dream. And I love me some authentic, like, foreign food, to be honest. Alright, bro, you can take off now. Come on. There we go. Look at you. You good. I actually got made fun of the other day for being a plane spotter. I want to tell the person to shut up. I think you have to be online. You can join. It's a cheap monthly membership. It does give you some new stickers. And anytime I post one of my vlogs, what I like to do is I'll actually post it in the community board, so the members actually get to see the videos first. And every now and then I will actually do a members only stream for the first hour. But the easiest way you guys can support is just clicking like. It does help the channel quite a bit. I told my mom I'd take her to dinner today. That's why I shouldn't eat. Yep. He used pretty much all the runway because they're paying for it, so might as well use it. And if you guys are tuning in at work, and if it's your Friday, happy Friday, you made it through a 4-day week. I'm usually off on Fridays, but today I had to work. And this guy is actually trying to compete with American by using up most of the runway. And we are golden. And now comes the time where it kind of dies at the airport. So honestly, I'm not complaining because I kind of need some rest. Yep, you were right. The Embraer will use a lot of it too. Yep. Alright, up next is American 2006 going to Washington. It's an A321. It's actually brand new, delivered in December. And on the landing front, we have Southwest 3088 coming in from San Antonio. So let's go take a look at our flight going to Washington, D.C. It's an Airbus A321. And we will have a Southwest 737 landing from San Antonio. Also, the other day I fell down the internet rabbit hole, and I totally forgot about AirTran, and I didn't realize that Southwest actually bought them. So that's your random Slavian saying of the day. Man, I am fading with my energy. Jeez. I just started my stream and I'm already like, I'm tired. Not sure if it uses less fuel, man. Lately, I've had a tradition. I've been falling asleep watching air disasters, which is really random and creepy. Okay, front gear is down. And we have Delta 796 that's going to be departing to Atlanta, moving down the runway. We also have a first officer looking over the plane. There's our Delta that's going to be departing for Atlanta. Right over there. Hey, Bradley. Ghost Adventures, that's nice. Yeah, I've been watching like air disasters and it's like, it's crazy seeing how many accidents are pilot error. Kind of crazy. And yes, Condor does come to Phoenix. I think they were here yesterday. We have a pushback right here. And looks like we have American 2760 going to Vegas, followed by United 1333 going to Denver. But our flight might actually end up going to Atlanta before it, if it makes it to the end of the runway first. Also, it just dawned on me that my 20-year high school reunion, if they even do those, is coming up in about 3 years. Well, actually 4 years. It's a sign I'm becoming an old man. I'm still young at heart though. Hey Tim, long time no see, dude. And then we have our flight going to Atlanta, or Hotlanta. So level flight says I saw Southwest, I saw Southwest Hawaii theme plane for the first time on Wednesday morning. What do you think of it? And Tim moved 3.5 cubic yards of dirt a couple of days ago. Well, hopefully you get yourself a cold beer, man, and relax today. Watch some planes. My fat finger ended up clicking your comment. And here we have Delta 796 going to Atlanta. And we have United 1333 that's going to be going to Denver. You guys gotta admit, it's kind of crazy how we get online and then we're fully connected with the whole world. Like sometimes we have people from New Zealand, from South Africa, Sweden, Netherlands, and we're all chatting about aviation. Shows you how big the community is, truly is. And we have a Southwest pulling in very quickly. Well, welcome to the channel, man. Thank you for subscribing. Dude, I'm gonna bring a screwdriver. I'm gonna tighten up those stupid things. They always scare me. Like we have these things that protect the floor, and when people drive, it sounds really bad. So now we have Southwest 3075 going to LAX. I'm yawning, man. And typical Southwest fashion, this plane is being pushed out at Mach 1 speeds. That is our next flight that's going to be headed to LAX. Oh yeah, those metal plates literally like scare you. But I think I found the issue. Like a lot of them are loose. So if they were to actually do their job and tighten them, it would be okay, but it just pops. Sounds super loud, especially when you're trying to concentrate and film planes. Alrighty, our LAX flight is moving. We are looking at Southwest 3075 going to LAX. And I think it is waiting for a plane to land. I don't know if that plane is going to be landing on 25 left. We do have SkyWest 4901 coming in from Monterey. And then we have American 2245 going to Charlotte. So let's go take a look at this flight that's coming in from Monterey. I think he's landing on the closer runway. Or I could be totally wrong. Oh, he is. Very cool event. Landing on 25 right. Passengers didn't even feel it. Now we have our flight going to LAX. And we'll get American Airlines 2245 going to Charlotte. So with my streams, I don't do full day streams. I come, I stream, and when I feel like it's time to go. It gives you guys some time to talk amongst each other. We discuss random current events, why I'm hot. I usually complain about something. That's it. And we made it to June. Half the year is over. Crazy to think. Go, I want to watch the poop truck work. And they're off to LA. It's about an hour and 30-minute flight. But down here is the hero of the channel, the mythical poop truck. They're sucking out all the flavors from the planes. And we have American Airlines 2245 going to Charlotte, and we'll get American 1573 going to Fresno. So we can take a look at our flight to Charlotte. What a windy day today. And our A320 that's going to Fresno is right there. Honestly, that's a pretty decent job from what I'm hearing. Also, the other day I did like the most unmillennial thing ever. I sent 7 written letters to friends, handwritten in cursive. That's how we used to write back in the day, man. And I included some nice photos that I took here. And we have our SkyWest coming in from LAX. Yes, I checked out the boneyard. I actually messaged them. I'll probably be going back there again for another tour. Yeah, that was a big fire, man. The mulch fire. I woke up and it smelled like somebody was putting on a fireplace. I was like, what the heck? What are they doing? We have Southwest 1897 going to San Diego. I will actually be on one of those flights very soon, in about 10 days. Super excited for it. I'm excited to go to the beach. I want to go boogie boarding. That's what I'm really looking forward to, the boogie boarding. The wind is picking up, my friends, which makes the audio practically unusable. So, hey RB. We have American Airlines 463 going to LAX. Alright, my phone is ringing, friends. Hopefully it's nothing important. So once this plane takes off, I'm gonna lock you guys down and see what's going on. So watch this Frontier as it moves around. And up next we have American Airlines 1926. It's a little A319 going to Reno. We'll take a look at the A319. Little tiny boy. Oh yeah, that was a windy day, man. I remember standing there and you could not do a single thing. That week was actually one of the windiest weeks that I can remember. Basically made our plane spotting unusable, and don't get me started on that internet that day. That was a terrible, terrible experience. Alright, little A319 going to Reno. And as I'm yawning, which means I am fading fast, friends. Alright, my phone is blowing up right now, so that's not good. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. So watch some ground footage. Let's find somebody that's working. They're working. We have Southwest 3153 going to Portland. From what I'm hearing, Portland's going through a rough time, man. A lot of unsheltered people. But I kind of like the Pacific Northwest. It's pretty green. Reminds me of back home. Like when I went to Seattle, I really enjoyed not the city as much, but the little whatchamacallit, the outskirts. And Kate saying hi. Hey, all stopping in. Check in and say hi. My brain already forgot where he's headed. Just shows you how scrambled it is. And then up next we have American 2094 going to Santa Ana. We'll catch the Frontier and maybe like 2 more planes, and I gotta go deal with something business related. So hopefully you guys understand. Okay, whatever is moving up there is scaring me. And up next, we do have our Frontier flight. Frontier 934343 or 3434 going to Cleveland. Louis the Greater Sage Grouse livery. I don't even know what that is, but cool. Or Grouse. Oh, it's a bird. And we have somebody from Dublin. Hello from Dublin, Ireland. Hey, Freddie. And Todd says, hi, Freddie. Welcome to our very random stream in the Valley of the Sun, or the Valley of the Wind, basically. If you're watching this Frontier flight go to Cleveland, and then the Southwest flight is going to be going to St. Louis, 3579 to St. Louis, where Nelly is from, the rapper Nelly. And if you don't know who he is, Google him or YouTube him. He was pretty big in the early 2000s. And then he didn't pay his taxes, and now he's in trouble. Gross. Whatever. I'm just gonna call it patka. I can start speaking in Serbian. Ovaj avion sad trenutno putuje za Cleveland. Ovo je Airbus 320 neo, ima nove motore, nije ko stari. Evo sada gledamo kako poleće ovaj Airbus. Ja mislim, putovat će 5,5 sati do Clevelanda. There you go. Now you got it in a different language. And then let's see where the Southwest is coming from. Evo sada gledamo Boeing 737 koji pripada Southwest Airlinesu. Evo sad će se spustiti, sad gledamo kako će se spustiti, kako će izgledati to. Hoće li biti super ili katastrofa? Nije loše, dobro je. There you go. A lot of people don't realize I speak another language. Golden. Man, I don't understand how those dudes in LA do this all day, man. That's like, I just shake my head. And up next we have SkyWest 4990 going to San Luis Obispo. I know that town because that's where the legendary Chuck Liddell is from, UFC fighter and pioneer. Then we have Southwest 749 coming in from LAX. Who remembers Chuck Liddell? Golden. Oh man. So let me take a look what else is coming up, and if anything, I may call it a day, my friends. So let's watch the Southwest land, Southwest 749, and I think I'm going to call it a stream. I gotta run over and file some FAA paperwork for a drone flight and send it over to the customer. So tune in, I may be live later tonight. God willing, everything goes according to plan. Maybe I'll be live around like 6:30 or 7. So think of this as an appetizer for my live stream. Alright friends, you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Thanks for spending at least the last 50 minutes and then tune in later. There's a 50-50 chance I'll be later. Easiest way for you to know is click that like, subscribe, and notification. It'll let you know whenever my randomness pops up. And remember, if you are new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. I will post a video if you want to watch what I ended up doing earlier. I'm going to try and take a nap, to be honest. I am not doing too cash money right now, to be honest. It's kind of wearing me out, but I will share a link with you guys for you to watch one of my adventures. And level flight one of these days, man. Hop on the live stream with me, man. We can hang out with everybody. So there you go. Watch this video. You can see what I did when I was in Tucson, and you actually get to see the person behind the camera. So watch it. It's pretty educational and fun. So see you, dudes. I'm gonna go grab some lunch and get some rest. Special thanks to all of our members. I really appreciate your guys' help and support for helping me keep the channel going. Appreciate all of you guys, and Slavin out.